Hello everybody and welcome to Amateur Piano Repair with Murray Music. Okay, so I have here a Kawai digital piano, and technically nothing is necessarily broken or wrong with this piano, but all of the keys are very slow and some of them don't come up at all. So I've gone ahead and skipped ahead by taking out some screws, pulled off the back and the top and then the keyboard cover tray thing, and gotten at the keys here so we can start addressing the problem, which is why these keys all stick and are slow. All right, so I'm gonna get you in for a closer look here. You can see we have each of the keys, and when you press a key, it lifts up this counterweight arm here, and that's what actually causes the key to come back up after you're done pressing it. So the problem would be if these don't come back up or they come back up too slow, there's probably too much friction in this whole mechanism, and that's causing the key to bind and this weight just not being enough to push the key back up. So I'm only going to need a couple of tools for this project. Obviously I used a Phillips head screwdriver to get it apart to this point, and then I'm going to need just a pair of pliers, and then I have a nail set here, and the reason I'm using this is as just a tapered piece of metal so I can kind of burnish out the holes on the underside of these keys. We'll see more on that later. And then I just have a microfiber rag, some Q-tips, and some ProTech lubricant, and I have this PTFE powder lubricant here. Okay, so all we need to do is just lift up on this weight and lift up on the key and get it off that pin. You can see the whole thing just comes right out like that. And now the places that we need to worry about for lubricating are going to be where that pin goes in this felt, where this other pin goes in the bottom here. Now the first thing I'm going to do is take my nail set and just kind of twist it gently in this hole. Not really looking to necessarily enlarge that hole, just kind of smooth and burnish it out so that that pin doesn't get quite as stuck in this hole. Next, I'm going to take some of this ProTech lube and just spray it onto a microfiber towel. And then I'm going to use that to rub down this nickel pin right here. Next, for the key itself, what I'm going to do is take these pair of pliers and just gently come in here and open up that slot a little bit just to make some more room, and do the same thing on this. Just squeeze that out so there's a little bit more room for those pins since they're tight. Then I'm going to get some PTFE powder on a Q-tip and just rub that in this red felt and this red felt here. Then I can go ahead and put this key back in and see how it plays. That feels pretty good to me. It's coming right back. So since it's hard for you guys to get a sense of the keys feeling slow, I figured I'd point out the worst key that I found, and this is this number 70, this F sharp here. And if you push that, you can see it stays and it doesn't even come back up. So this key is really stuck and really slow. Oh, now it's coming back up, but you can get it to stay. Just need to lift this one out and repeat that same process. So I'm going to widen this a little bit. Come in here with my nail set and clean up that hole. Now I'm going to take off the keys right around this one. Man, you can see that one, the hole is real tight. Come on. Just to give me a little more room to get in here and clean up these pins. This one back here. And then we're going to put some of this PTFE powder on the felt pads in here. Alright, so now we can see and you can feel this key is a lot faster, a lot better, and it comes back up all the time. So that is good. So not too bad of a process. The worst part is I need to do this 88 times. All right, got half the keys put back in. I decided to pull them all out so that I could clean and polish and lubricate all these pins easier without them in the way. And then I've just been putting the keys back in one at a time, doing that process of cleaning up the holes and squeezing the sides and adding the lubrication. And we made it halfway. Only problem is this halfway support is between 42 and 43, when really if there's 88 keys, it should be between 44 and 45. Luckily, you never see that, otherwise that would bother me. But now you can know forever, and it can bother you, that it's not exactly right in the middle of all the keys. But at any rate, just need to crack on and finish the second half of the piano, and then see how this all plays together. All right, I made it through and adjusted every single key, and it seems like everything is working good. Pianist, sorry. All right, but before we go ahead and put everything back together, I want to adjust the height of some of these keys. I don't think this is from me. I don't know why it would be, but you can see there that one's a little low and the one next to it's a little high, actually, making that funky little gap there worse than it needs to be. So we're gonna fix that. So I made my own little paper washer. I'm gonna try and lift this up. Put that over here, put that back. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I'm gonna get one more to put in that one. Another tiny paper washer going in here. And of course I drop it. Just gonna make this way more fun. Oh, and I bump you. All right, so I added just those two little paper washers under those keys, and these now look very, very even to me. Everything seems to play well. All the keys come back up, it feels good. So we just gotta put the cover of the case all back together, and this will be done. So one thing I like to do on a project like this is as I'm taking the screws out, I can just line them up and label where they go. Now it's pretty easy to think you'll remember where everything goes, but then all of a sudden you start trying to put it back together and you're like, oh shoot, I don't remember where that screw came from. So this way it makes it really easy. I know I just put the keystay on and I need these screws right here, this one in the middle, and I know where all of them go in order to put this back together the right way. Get the piano and me in frame. All right, so hopefully you found this video informative and helpful. All that's left is to move this to where it goes so that people can play it, and all of that can be good. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up that you liked it and subscribe. Do all those great things. That helps me out. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.